If you depend on Social Security to pay your rent, put food on your table, and keep the lights on, then please stay with me for the next few minutes because what I am about to share could make the difference between a stressful month and a peaceful one. I know you did not ask for things to be this hard. I know you worked your whole life, paid your taxes, played by the rules, and now you are sitting there wondering why your check barely covers the basics anymore. You are not alone. Millions of Americans, just like you, are feeling the same squeeze, the same worry, the same fear about what happens if something goes wrong. That is exactly why I made this video, because you deserve the truth. Not confusing government language, not clickbait lies, but real information you can actually use. Right now, I want you to take a deep breath. Whatever stress you have been carrying about your February 2026 payment, we are going to clear it all up together. By the time you finish watching this, you will know exactly when your money is coming, what the real story is on stimulus checks, and how to protect yourself from the scammers who are trying to steal from vulnerable seniors every single day. This is not about politics. This is about your survival. This is about making sure you can afford your medicine, keep your heat on, and put groceries in your refrigerator. Let me start with the most important thing you need to know right now. If you receive supplemental security income, your February 2026 payment is not coming in February. It is coming on Friday, January 31st, 2026. I know that sounds confusing, so let me explain. February 1st falls on a Sunday this year, and the Social Security Administration never sends payments on weekends or holidays. Instead, they send your payment on the last business day before that date. So your February SSI check will actually arrive at the end of January. Please listen carefully because this matters for your budget. This is not extra money. This is not a bonus. This is your regular February payment coming a few days early. If you spend it thinking another check is coming on February 1st, you will be left with nothing for the rest of the month. I have seen this happen to too many good people, and I do not want it to happen to you. For those of you receiving Social Security retirement benefits or Social Security disability insurance, your payment date depends on the day you were born. The Social Security Administration splits everyone into groups based on birthdays, and once you know your group, you will always know when to expect your money. If you started receiving benefits before May 1997, or if you receive both Social Security and SSI at the same time, your payment will arrive on Monday, February 3rd, 2026. If your birthday falls anywhere between the 1st and the 10th of any month, you will receive your payment on Wednesday, February 11th. If your birthday falls between the 11th and the 20th, your payment comes on Wednesday, February 18th. And if your birthday falls between the 21st and the 31st, you will get your payment on Wednesday, February 25th. I want you to stop right now and figure out which group you belong to. Write it on a piece of paper and stick it on your refrigerator. Put a reminder in your phone. Tell your spouse or your adult children or whoever helps you keep track of things. When you know exactly when your money is coming, you take back some control in a world that often feels completely out of your control. You should not have to lie awake at night wondering if your payment is late or if something went wrong. You earned this money. You paid into this system for decades, and you deserve to know exactly when it will be in your account. Now I need to talk to you about something that breaks my heart every time I see it. Stimulus checks. I get messages every single day from seniors asking if there is extra money coming. They have seen posts on Facebook claiming that Congress approved thousands of dollars for retirees. They have watched videos with thumbnails showing huge dollar amounts and words like approved and breaking news. And they want to know if it is real. I wish more than anything that I could tell you a big stimulus check is on the way. I know how much you need it. I know that your Social Security does not stretch as far as it used to. I know that you are making impossible choices between filling your prescriptions and filling your gas tank, between paying the electric bill and buying groceries that actually have some nutrition in them. But I will never lie to you. Not for views, not for clicks, not for anything. The truth is that as of right now, in late January 2026, there is no federally approved stimulus payment coming in February. There is no secret check that Congress passed behind closed doors. There is no extra deposit heading to your bank account. I have checked the official government websites. I have reviewed the congressional calendar. I have looked at every legitimate source I can find, and there is simply nothing there. The posts you are seeing on social media are fake. They are created by people who want to get clicks on their content, or even worse, by scammers who want to steal your personal information. Please be very careful about what you believe online. If a real stimulus payment ever gets approved, you will not find out about it from a random Facebook post or a YouTube thumbnail with flashing dollar signs. You will hear about it from the IRS, from the Social Security Administration, from major news organizations that have actual journalists verifying the information. You can always check official government websites like SSA.gov or IRS.gov or USA.gov to verify anything you see online. If you cannot find it on those official sites, it is probably not real. This brings me to something I need to warn you about because it is happening every single day and it is destroying people's lives. Scammers are specifically targeting seniors who receive Social Security. They know you are vulnerable. They know you are hoping for extra help, and they are using that hope against you. Here is how the scam usually works. You get a phone call from someone claiming to be from the Social Security Administration. They tell you there is a problem with your account, or they say there is a stimulus check waiting for you, but they need to verify your information first. They ask for your Social Security number, your bank account details, your date of birth. Some of them even threaten to arrest you or suspend your benefits if you do not cooperate immediately. I need you to understand something very important. The real Social Security Administration will never call you out of the blue and ask for your personal information. They will never threaten you. They will never demand payment in gift cards or wire transfers or cryptocurrency. If you receive a call like this, hang up immediately. Do not engage with them. Do not give them any information. Then call Social Security directly using the official number, which is 1-800-772-1213, to make sure your account is safe. These scammers have stolen millions of dollars from seniors just like you. Please do not become their next victim. If you have been finding this information helpful, I want to ask you for something that would mean the world to me. Would you consider subscribing to this channel? I know there are a lot of channels out there talking about Social Security, but I promise you that this one is different. I am not here to scare you with fake news or get your hopes up with lies about stimulus checks that do not exist. I am here to give you the real information you need to protect your benefits and plan your life. When you subscribe and hit that notification bell, you will be the first to know whenever there is a real update that affects your money. Whether it is a change to the payment schedule, a new cost of living adjustment, a legitimate stimulus program, or a warning about scams, you will hear about it from me in plain English that actually makes sense. It is completely free to subscribe, and it helps me keep doing this work for the seniors and disabled Americans who need it most. Now, let me give you some practical advice that can help you make your February payment last as long as possible. I know this is hard. I know your check does not go as far as it used to, but having a plan, even a simple one, can make all the difference in the world. The moment your deposit hits your bank account, take care of your most critical bills first. Pay your rent or your mortgage. Pay your utility bills. Pay for any insurance you absolutely need. These are the expenses that keep a roof over your head and keep you safe, and they should always be your first priority. After you have handled those essential bills, stock up on groceries and make sure you have enough of your medications to get through the month. Do not wait until you run out. If you can manage to set aside even a small amount as an emergency cushion, maybe $20 or $30 or $50, that little bit of savings can save you from a real crisis if something unexpected happens. A car repair, a medical copay, a broken appliance. Life has a way of throwing problems at us when we can least afford them, and having even a tiny buffer can keep a small problem from becoming a disaster. I also want to encourage you to look into additional assistance programs if you are struggling to make ends meet. There is absolutely no shame in getting help. You paid into these systems your entire working life, and they exist because you earned them. SNAP benefits can help you afford groceries. LIHEAP can help with your heating and cooling bills. Medicaid can help cover medical expenses. Many states have their own programs specifically for seniors that can provide extra support with rent, utilities, prescription drugs, and more. Your local area agency on aging can help you figure out what programs you might qualify for and how to apply. Do not let pride stop you from getting help that could make your life so much easier. The cost of living adjustment for 2026 was 2.5%, which means your monthly benefit increased starting in January. That increase is now permanent and will stay in your payment going forward. I know 2.5% does not feel like much when prices have gone up so dramatically, but it is something, and it does help a little. The next cost of living adjustment will be announced in October 2026, and it will take effect with your January 2027 payment. I will be covering all of that news when the time comes, so please make sure you are subscribed so you do not miss those important updates. If your payment does not arrive on your scheduled date, try not to panic right away. Sometimes banks take an extra day to process deposits, especially when there is a high volume of transactions happening at the same time. Wait one full business day and then check your bank account carefully to make sure you are looking at the right account. If the payment still has not arrived, log into your My Social Security account at ssa.gov to confirm whether the payment was actually sent from their end. If it was sent but you did not receive it, contact your bank and ask them to trace the deposit. If your bank says they never received anything, call Social Security directly at 1-800-772-1213 and explain the situation. Yes, you might be on hold for a while, but this is your money, and they will help you figure out what happened. I want to close by reminding you of something you might need to hear right now. Your Social Security benefits are not charity. They are not a handout. They are not something you should feel embarrassed about. This is money you earned through decades of hard work. Every paycheck you ever received, a portion of it went into the Social Security system, and now you are collecting what rightfully belongs to you. You deserve to receive your payments on time. You deserve clear and honest information about your benefits. You deserve to be treated with respect and dignity. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I know your time is valuable, and I do not take it for granted that you chose to watch this video. If you found it helpful, please share it with a friend or family member who also depends on Social Security. When you share accurate information, you are helping protect someone you care about from confusion, stress, and scams. We are all in this together, and together we can make sure every senior and every disabled American has the information they need to navigate this complicated system. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I will see you in the next update with more news and information to help you protect your benefits and your peace of mind.